Welcome back to our amazing channel. Kama unataka kadudu, unataka gari safi sana, where you can be driving just across the city, ama unataka gari ya kupeleka watoi shule, ama you want to gift your girlfriend or whoever you want to gift, we have two beautiful cars here. These are very popular cars in the Kenyan markets. I'm talking about the Mazda Demio. We have one black and we have one pearl white. So it depends actually what you want. I know people who love white and I know people who love black. We have all those options for you. These two cars, 1300cc, two-wheel drive, of course, 4 cylinders. It gives you some nice horsepower, around 91 to 95 horsepower and 120 Newton meters of torque. That is enough power to move you through the Kenyan roads without any issues at all. In terms of fuel economy, an average of 20 to 22 kilometers per liter, which is very, very good for a 1.3 liter. Now we have two other engine options you can choose from. We have a 1.5 liter petrol, which is a bit powerful than this one. And we have the ultimate Mazda Demio, that is a 1.5 liter turbo diesel, which is excellent. That is one of the best hatchbacks that you can buy in the Kenyan market. If you're wondering about the pricing for this 1300cc petrol standard Mazda Demio, asking price is 1.4 million shillings. You'll slightly negotiate, which is actually very good. For the higher end Mazda Demio and diesel, you'll get it at 1.5 million shillings, slightly negotiable. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because we do this on a daily basis. And we also have our website, wadekiautotrading.co.ke. You can go check it out. You'll see photos and more details about these vehicles. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And as always, let's check out these two cars. So these are Mazda Demios, very beautiful cars actually. If you love white, if you love black, we have two options. Kama unapenda gari low mileage, we have this one here that has 38,000 kilometers mileage. And if you don't mind the mileage, we have this one here which has around 100 and something kilometers of mileage, which is still very much okay. So this car has automatic transmission, so mambo ya CVT potelea mbali. With Mazda, you don't have to worry about CVT at all. They are very, very reliable. You can ask anyone, they'll tell you Mazdas are the most underrated vehicles in terms of reliability. Some Toyotas ziko na CVT, of which zinakuanga a bit of a challenge kuzitengeneza, even though the CVTs Toyota huwa haziharibiki haraka. You can leave that worry, you don't have to worry about that with the Mazda. You just buy Mazda, 6-speed automatic transmission, or you can go for a manual option and you'll never have any problems at all. Another good thing about Mazda is the fuel economy. With the Sky Active D technology, Mazda maximizes on fuel economy. 1.3 liter, it is not an hybrid na inakupatia 20 plus kilometers per liter. That is excellent fuel economy. Remember some other cars ziko na 1300cc, 1500cc na ikfikisha 20 kilometers per liter. And then to top on that, Mazda Demio has the most premium interior of any what do you call it, hatchbacks in the Kenyan market. I love the interior of Mazda Demio, very, very well designed. Imetengenezwa vizuri, it feels very, very comfortable and it is driver focused. Starting from the door, you'll clearly see that this car is an upscale versions of these hatchbacks. And then of course from the front also you get this Mazda language. Almost all their cars have these designs, especially from the seat. We have these fabric seats, but they feel actually very, very comfortable. A nice steering wheel, leather wrapped, nice infotainment system. ACs pale pia ziko sawa. And if you check the other car also, you'll notice that you get the same thing because of, it is a Mazda Demio, so you don't expect it to have a bit of a difference. Now, this is the key fob. Huwa inakuja na double keys, but for now we only have this one. Hiyo ingine once we purchase gari tutakupatia. This is how the interior of this Mazda Demio is. Now, one thing that will make you decide on what you'll buy between the black one and the white one is where you live. If you live in Mombasa, huko mahali tuko, it's very hot right now, go for the white one. Kama unaishi huko the up country where there is no issue with heat, can go for the black one. Here in Mombasa ukinunua black, that's a death sentence because nikiingia pale ndani sasa kujaribu kukaa kwa hiyo city, it is extremely hot. It is extremely hot inside there. If you have a car with leather seats, that's a problem. Now, there are one or two differences between these two Mazda Demios. The most significant difference that you'll see here is the alloys. This one has aftermarket alloys, which are actually pretty good, and also these aftermarket tires, while this Mazda Demio comes with its original tires and its original alloys. So that is one of the difference in this car. Another difference is that this one has a front-facing camera over there, while this one lacks a front-facing camera. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Another thing is that this one has this proximity sensor here. It has this thing like an aerial over here, while this the Mazda Demio doesn't have or does not come with that. Even though I think that thing is an aftermarket feature, somebody will just pick this one because of that feature over there. Another thing that It's different in these two Mazda Demios is the mileage. Let me just show you the mileage. Ukiingia hapa ndani, it's hot. Yep, yeah, this is your Mazda Demio, a very beautiful vehicle. This one has 38,000 kilometers mileage. A very beautiful vehicle. I'll tell you the mileage in the other one, but for this one, let us finish the review. Starting from the door, we have this beautiful finish. We have this plastic cladding all around the door. You only have this fabric finish here at the center and small leather finishing over there. And of course, you have these powerful speakers. You can hear actually how powerful they are. And then of course, you have these power door controls, brushed chrome door handle with door locks on that side. Beautiful air vents. I love these air vents on a Mazda. They actually look pretty good. Additional air vents over here, additional air vents on the dashboard, and you also have additional air vents on the edges. Beautiful speakers. They sound actually very, very good. Heads up display for Mazda. Analog clusters over there, which are actually very good. I think whatever you're seeing there is actually very nice. No problem about that. This part will show you your speed. And then of course you have this leather steering wheel with controls on the left side of the steering wheel. For higher trims, the 1.5 liter and the turbo diesel, you'll get cruise control on the right side of the steering wheel. Down here you have your idling stop feature, lane departure assist, traction control, parking sensor assist, and then of course you get a 360-degree view of this car from this side. Here at the center, you have this beautiful infotainment system, which is almost the same as all the infotainment systems that you get in a Mazda. The only difference is that this one is not powered by Bose audio, which is actually very, very good. And comparing to other Kadudus, I think the audio system in Mazda sounds actually very, very, very good. I have no problem about the audio in a Mazda. They sound pretty good, top quality. And yeah, that's one of the things that will make me actually buy a Mazda Demio over any other Kadudu or hatchback in the Kenyan market. Down here you have this leather finish with some beautiful stitches. Heat seat warmers are located here. We have these AC controllers over there, DVD slot. I think this one still comes standard in all the Mazdas right now. And then we have this gear shifter for your 6-speed automatic transmission. You have a dedicated sports mode for petrol. On this side, you have your SD card slots with an SD card already. You have 2 USB slots over there, auxiliary output and a 12-volt output. I love this leather finishing or leather pad here for you to rest your knees if you're a tall person. And then on the lower side, you have this manual handbrake and more controls for the infotainment system, which are actually very, very responsive. Controlling the infotainment system in a Mazda gives it so much points because it is straightforward, easy to control, and it gives you all the basics that you need in one go. On the top side, analog rear view mirror, lighting for the interior, and of course your sun visors on the top side. Now let me show you the back side. The back side is where problems start to happen, and in terms of the problems that I'm talking about is not mechanical, but the spacing in a Mazda Demio is slightly compromised. In this case, I mean they are a bit squeezed. The door is very good. If you're a tall person, if you have long feet, or if you are tall, you might not fit properly here, but of course it will serve you. You'll get inside here, you'll get to where you're going, but it will not be very comfortable for long distance travel. For me, perfect. I'm not tall, so my legs are perfectly placed. My head is very well secured, no problems about that. No armrest on this car. Beautiful seats. Look at these seats. Top quality seats in a Mazda, and then of course you have additional storage space on this side. Pockets on the left side, and yeah, this is it. This is what you get to see on the front side of this Mazda. Very beautiful car. Very, very beautiful car. I give Mazda their points because these cars are actually very, very good in terms of design. Well done for Mazda. You have these beautiful LED taillights. You're being reminded that Mazda uses Sky Active D technology. Sky Active G technology for petrol and Sky Active D for diesel. On this side, you get your Demio badging here, which is good. And let me show you the boot space. The boot space in a Mazda is decent. I think the spacing here is excellent. I think you have around 400 liters of space or something like that. Yeah, you can correct me if I'm exaggerating the figures, but it is actually very good. You have some additional, spare parts over here for you, which is good. Some of the things that when you buy a car, it comes standard with it. On the back side, you have a number of sensors over there. Beautiful rear bumper, one exhaust on the left, which is pretty good. In terms of suspensions, for the Mazda Demio, you get your, it's not multi-link. The name has gone, but it is what it is. We'll talk about that later. Beautiful tires, 15 inches. For the higher trims and diesel, you get 16 inches. Beautiful alloys, drum brakes at the backside. Suspensions is good. On the front, you have the Mark Fast and Strat suspension with coil and springs with anti-roll bars, and you get solid brake discs. So if you're interested in a Mazda, you will get all those features inside there. So these two cars are the same features, same everything, in terms of seating capacity, storage space, and all that. Kila kitu iko sawa. The only difference was the mileage. Let me show you the mileage in this one. So this one is the base grade. As you can tell from this, got the quality on the door, plastic fabric over there, power door controls. Ukiingia hapa ndani, there's no cruise control, same features as the other one. Beautiful clusters, but no heads-up display on this one. Infotainment system is same. This one, the other one had leather. This one has fabric, and as you can see, the rest of the interior looks good. Even though also from the seats you can note some bit of difference. Either way, everything else, especially the back, is very similar to what you get on the other Mazda Demio. Now let us talk about the price, because yeah, for an entry-level Toyota Mazda Demio like this, the asking price might be around 1.43 million shillings, 1.4 million shillings. But this one, because it has additional features, you'll get it at 1.45 million shillings, slightly negotiable. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We do reviews of cars on a daily basis. We post them on YouTube, we post them on my TikTok page, and I also have a website now. It's called wadekiautotrading.co.ke. If you need photos, text me on WhatsApp. I'll send you photos and all details about all these cars. I'll see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching this video at this point. See you in the kazi. And if you need other cars, they are here. Noah, Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-8. These ones are CX-5, these are CX-8, Toyota Harriers, and so many other vehicles. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.